In the beginning. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video if you want more content like this. And leave a comment.
And we're back, man. Long time coming, man. We got Triple Threat back. My boy Femi. Say what's up, man. How you been, man?
What up, gang? What up? What up?
Mike Say back on the podcast. Let him know where you been at, man.
Just been working. You know, listen, for those who've been following the podcast for a long time, you've noticed that I've had 4 jobs. My new nickname is Tommy. You feel me? But got a new job now, so I'm remote. So yeah, plan to see you guys more often, link up more often, and everything like that. So great to be back. Feels great.
And then
a lot to talk about.
And then my bad. The fans been getting excited. We got Locksmith Los. Locksmith, man.
Hey,
go ahead, man.
I just want to say I got the pin out for today, so it's serious. This is a lock.
It's not gonna be out today though, but all right. Just in case though, keep it close by. Maybe you got a serious lock. But hey, I don't know, man. I've been thinking about this. This is off sports subject. I've been thinking who's the most polarizing figure on the podcast, and I've been thinking. I think it might be Femi, because even when Femi's not on the podcast, people still be at his neck.
Hey, man. Hey, it's me.
He's got fans.
It's 100% me, and I'm okay with that. I love my fans, man. I do. I do.
What's funny is, I swear, right before, literally 5 minutes before the pod, somebody just sent me our page and said Faye Femi Saturdays. Literally right before the pod.
Okay, it's okay, man. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, man.
Femi, you've been doing better as of late though. Why you think is it the start, you think, or what is it?
Because man, it's the NBA, bro. I feel more comfortable in the NBA. College, it's I got a guy shooting from the damn logo to win the game. What am I gonna do with that? What am I gonna do? What? Getting fouled at the line, getting fouled on a floater to end the game, free throws to win the. Come on, bro. What?
Back of the day.
In the NBA, we know what time it is. When it's time, you know what time it is, bro.
Man,
you know what time it is.
And Locksmith, what's your strategy when you lock stuff, man?
Well, before that, I will say Quadio is definitely handsome second place. Me and you are so low, but them two is polarizing as it gets. Because Quadio just come in here screaming the whole time, and the fans love it. The fans love it. He get on here screaming. But nah, man, the strategy, you just gotta watch, man. You gotta know what you're looking for and just go with your gut. Never bet with your heart. Go with your head every time.
All right, man. We're gonna get into it, man. We're gonna see if anyone flips their picks. Listen, I don't want to be that guy, but I was 100% right about the Philly series. Philly sweep, man. What y'all see that series? We'll go Femi, Mike, and Los. Tell me what y'all saw that series, man.
Tyrese Maxey is the real deal. He's that third scorer that they really need to elevate them to a conference finals team. James Harden, he had one good game in that series. In my opinion, he had one good game. The rest is just the scoring was inefficient. The passing was there, but they need him to be more efficient when scoring the basketball for sure. Embiid,
who's tapping?
Don't ask me about that. Embiid though, that injury, that's something to look out for. They don't know what his status is for the rest of the playoffs, so I don't know.
The Sixers do what they're supposed to do. That's how I feel about it. Bro, technically, the Nets blew that shit up. You know what I'm saying? And they still made the playoffs. Credit to them. But the Sixers did what they were supposed to do. At first, I thought James Harden was about to I was about to be like, oh shit, is James Harden about to redeem himself for all the years we talked shit about his playoff performances? And then it took a dip. But, the next series, who they have to face now?
Y'all or the Hawks.
The winner of us. It ends there. It's quiet. It's quiet. It's calm. I'm saying the Sixers did what they were supposed to do. I don't think that's their seal. That's their cap, bro. Like how good can the Sixers ever become? Like with the as currently constructed. And Embiid is he's a great player. You are right. Maxey has stepped up. He's a focused young bull. But I mean, I'm not gonna say AD and Embiid are the same, but bro, we got big men who are so it's like you only but this is a guard league now. So I mean if your forwards aren't taking you there, bro, I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. And so yeah, their shit ends there.
I agree with everything he said until the Joel Embiid slander. Like
Slander.
Chill on the Joel Embiid slander. Because Anthony Davis is paper. That's like
okay.
That's different. Anthony Davis gets hurt every week.
This is Anthony.
Yeah.
You know,
like
and then
Anthony Davis is paper. Like he gets hurt every week, literally. But now as far as the series go, you're right. Maxey stepped up. I even think like DeAnthony Melton, like those role players played even better than I expected them to play. Paul Reed came in, even though I took his under, he had 15 rebounds. Like he was killing. Like they played well. I do agree the Celtics are going to get them out of there just off of the strength of their wings. Like he said, it's a guard wing league, and sad to say it, but Jokic and Embiid are going to have a hard time getting a ring just because of the way the league is constructed and how just the evolution of basketball is. Like you're not winning a ring with your best player being a center, and it's sad, but it's just not. I don't see it happening. So while they did have a good series against an inferior team who, like he said, just basically shut it down, but still made the playoffs, the Celtics are just too much.
I'm even upset we let the Hawks win one, but it's okay. Everyone gets one.
Speaking of the Celtics and Hawks, man. 2-1 right now. They play today. Oh wait, I didn't even speak on the Philly series. Oh yeah, Philly been playing. I mean, I said that was gonna happen, so I'm not really looking too deep into it. Maxey's Maxey. Kentucky guards in the league, we know what they do. The role players did play well, Los. I was actually impressed with Tobias Harris throughout the series. Usually, Tobias Harris is like a kind of quiet guy. Well, not quiet, but like kind of just like what he's gonna give you. But I feel like he had some big games this series. And the game, I want to say 2 and 4. I feel like Tobias Harris really stepped up. But moving on to the Celtics Hawks series, man. Celtics up 2-1, 2 dominating wins at home. Go on the road, losing Atlanta. What's the outlook of this series?
I mean, 5-1. I don't think they win another game.
Did he say 5-1?
I agree with him.
He's saying they're gonna win the next 2 games.
We slipped, bro. I feel like, bro, I believe watching that game, we had that shit under control, and then I came back and I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? They're about to get away with one, but it's okay, it's cool. I think 5-1.
For the viewers, you meant 4-1.
Yeah, 4-1.
Oh yeah.
For the viewers.
That's
what I'm like.
I'm still thinking about the Tottenham game. That should be 6-1. But nah, yeah, 5-1. I'm sorry, G. But yeah, 5-1. Shit is a gentleman's sweep.
Nigga said it again.
I mean 4-1. Sorry, 4-1. God damn it. 4-1. It's a gentleman's sweep, bro. We're getting him out of there. I mean, I find it weird that even in the midst of the playoffs, there was trade rumors for trade. Did y'all see those or no?
Yeah, before the
we saw.
That's weird. Why would there be rumors going into a playoff series like that? I mean, I guess insiders know what's up. This shit is gonna end. It's quiet. It's calm. It's too much to handle. 6th man of the year. We outside.
Go ahead, Femi.
Yeah, I agree. A gentleman's sweep. Honestly, I feel like Tatum and Brown haven't even really gotten off like that against the Hawks. I mean, Brown got off in game 1, but after that, I mean, it's been kind of just chill. I feel like they're gonna take off these next 2 games and then they're gonna handle business. That's it.
I mean, he had 29 one of those games. I mean, I think that's good enough, but I don't know. He probably averages somewhere near there, 27, 28. But
He averaged 27.
27?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess that's probably not considered getting off, but 30 that should be getting off. But yeah, now we had called that. I said Trae Young would get one win just off straight him, but no, you're right. 4-1, gentleman sweep. It's not much to talk about. They're better than them at pretty much every facet. And this team has the chance to win it all, but I'm not giving them it. They have a chance, but no.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, 4-1. Me and Los called 5, and I'm gonna stick with that. Trae Young would get one. I thought it would be game 4, but it just turned out to be game 3. I feel like the Celtics refocus, blow them out, and then they're not winning in the Garden. So, but I just wanted to say I'm really impressed with Derek White this postseason. Well, all season really.
Mm-hmm.
Derek White has been hooping.
Wait,
Like, what?
wait. Can you go back a couple seconds? What'd you say about the Garden?
I said they're not winning in the Garden.
Who's not?
The Hawks.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I was confused. I didn't know. Okay, you got it.
I was confused too a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was speaking about the Hawks. The Hawks are not winning in the
I understood.
Garden.
I got you, bro.
Yeah, like the Celtics are gonna blow them out, and then the Hawks are not winning in the Garden. I just didn't say the Hawks. I just, I thought niggas had common sense, but it's okay. Yeah, man, that's basically what I think. I'm just impressed with Derek White, man. That boy really hooping. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, man. That boy is really hooping. Something crazy. And last year, I'm not gonna lie, people were telling me that Derek White was not a good bench player or a role player. You know what I'm saying? But they said, oh, the Celtics bench was not as deep as it is this year. But they were saying that like they were basically bums during the Warriors series, and I was like, you can't have a bum bench and get to the final. It's impossible. Moving on though. My New York Knickerbockers are up 2-1 against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Femi, I know you got some money on them Knicks, man. Talk to me, man.
Go New York, go New York, go! Look, man, I believe in Jalen Brunson, bro. I think he could lead this team. And this is a hot take. I think they win game 4. I want to say they win game 5, but that's going to be tough going back to Cleveland. But I think they take care of it in 6.
Hey, I feel the same way, bro. I feel the same way, Los. I feel you on that. Because it's like, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, Brunson is good, right? I'll be honest with y'all, bro, for a second. Brunson is good, but I did not think Brunson would be giving what's the name such a hard time, bro. Donovan Mitchell such a hard time. Like, he literally says, nah, yo, come here. No, don't switch. No, you come and come get this. Stop. Shift. Stop. Ooh, step back. I'm like, what the fuck? Nah. And then like Donovan Mitchell tries to get it back, but it beats. See, when Donovan Mitchell tries to get it back, it's too much effort put into it. When Brunson does that shit, he does that shit. I'm just watching like, yo, are the Cavs really about to lose this series? Because remember, James, I was at your crib and I was really high on the Cavs. I was really high on them. But damn. I guess, bro, I gotta give a pick. I always be on the fence. I'm gonna ride it out with the Cavs, but damn.
I got a question.
So what's your serious prediction? Wait, hold on. What's your serious prediction?
What's the name has home field advantage, right? The Cavs have home field advantage, right?
The Knicks do right now.
I'm gonna go with the Cavs. I just pray that they win every game at the crib and they get the shit done.
That's not gonna. They gotta win on the road. They have to beat us on the road to win the series. They have to win in the Garden.
What's the format now?
It's Knicks, Cavs, Knicks, Cavs. They have to beat us at Madison Square.
They can do that. They can do that. They can do that. Question: who do y'all think is better right now at this current stage? And I don't want it to be premature, so really think. Don't think with your heart. Think with your head. Jamal Murray or Jalen Brunson?
Oh, y'all want me to go first?
Somebody.
Jamal Murray been hooping though.
I was gonna go Jamal Murray, honestly. I was gonna go Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray been hooping.
Somebody go.
Kentucky boy.
I personally see. That's tough. That's a tough question.
Tough.
I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
tough.
That's tough. I think I'm only gonna give Jalen Brunson the edge because you saw how bad the Knicks situation is. Like, for as much as I talk about Jokic is still like an MVP player. Like Jalen Brunson has Julius Randle, and then he has like there's less spacing on the floor for Jalen Brunson than there is for Jamal Murray to really get off, and then like Jokic can get you like a few baskets and all the like when you're scouting, all the attention's on Jokic. Randall, I feel like Randall and Brunson is 50-50 depending on how you feel about each player. You might put your main offensive focus on stopping Brunson, or you can stop Randall, but like then Brunson can get off. I would just say Brunson. I feel like he's really just changed an organization. So I'm gonna go with Brunson, even though playoff Jamal Murray is one of them guys for real. If we're just talking playoff Jamal Murray, then I'll give Jamal Murray the edge. But if you're talking about like an entirety of a season, I think I would go with Jalen Brunson.
I think I'm going to go with Jamal Murray just for the simple fact that I do think that Jamal Murray will be more consistent as it relates to input output for a longer term in his career than Jalen Brunson. When I see Jalen Brunson, I get that. I mean, he got injured. Don't kill me for this comparison, but when I see Jalen Brunson, I get that like IT feel, like that Isaiah Thomas feel when the Celtics had IT type shit, bro. I mean, I feel like Jalen Brunson's a little bit more of a scorer than IT will. Actually, I would say Jalen Brunson's a little bit. I think Jalen Brunson does a better job facilitating than IT, but it gives me that feel where it just feels good right now. But longevity wise, I'm going with Jamal Murray.
I'm going with Jamal Murray as well. I think playoffs Jamal Murray is one of the best guards in the NBA. Jalen Brunson has been hooping though. Don't get me wrong, he's been hooping, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with my Kentucky guy. I love Jamal Murray. I do.
The reason why I asked was I have no idea. Like Jalen Brunson really shows you, like he really has it, and so does Jamal Murray. Honestly, I don't know. Like it's literally like a coin flip. I feel like if I have to take one, I'm gonna take Jamal Murray. But if I get left with Brunson, I'm not mad. So like I'm truly 50-50. Like either way is fine. I'm gonna lean Jamal Murray just because he's done it. Like this is truly Jalen Brunson's first year really doing something to be like number one or in a sense close to a number one. Jamal Murray has been that level for a long time. Jokic is the primary player on the team, but when it comes to scoring, Jamal Murray does that in bunches, especially in the playoffs. So I'm a clean Murray, but it's definitely 50-50.
And it's not. I feel like it's not a knock if you pick one.
It's not a knock.
No, it's not. It's not.
I have something to say though. This nigga, first of all, I have two things to say. This nigga tried to refer to Jalen Brunson as IT. IT is fucking 5'9", right? 5'9", and I had a freak hip injury that I'm not gonna lie, the Celtics fucked him over with.
Yeah, I mean, bro.
I'm not done, man. I'm not done.
About the impact to their team, bro.
Jalen Brunson's one of the more consistent players in the NBA.
So
he was doing this last year.
Wait, do you forget what it? Nigga, we bro. Do you forget what IT was on the fucking Celtics?
All right. So IT had what that was his third or fourth team right then.
It was his third.
He played with the Kings and then the Suns, and then he came to y'all. And then it was only a year and a half, for real, if we're gonna be honest, of IT just dominating or just going off. It wasn't that long a stretch. This is Jalen Brunson's second year because he was hooping with the Mavs.
It was, first of all, it was longer than a year and a half. I'm not gonna let you get that off. It was longer than a year and a half.
It was like a year and a half.
It was like 2.5 years. Secondly, bro, you saying that, motherfucker? We haven't seen Jalen Brunson do this shit for how long have we seen Jalen Brunson?
This is his second year. This is the second year. This is the second year he's played Donovan Mitchell and cooked him every time he cooks him. Every time when he meets Donovan Mitchell in the playoffs, he's cooked him so far both times. Last year they had no Luka, and Jalen Brunson was going off for 40 against who? Donovan Mitchell. So I don't know why it's a surprise that he's calling out Donovan Mitchell. He did that last year. Donovan Mitchell is not that great of a defender. I don't know what it is. He don't try to defend.
We saw it in the bubble too.
I ain't gonna call him a cone, but like I don't know why he won't defend. Jamal Murray, he did the same thing to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell does not defend in the playoffs for some reason. That's a different discussion if they lose the series. I have a whole spiel on that, but back to the series, man. Los, did you give your how do you feel?
I'm with Mike. Give me the Cavs. I'm gonna stick to my original. I want to say that they probably don't get it done today. I thought long and hard about it. But they're gonna get one of those wins. Game 6, I think if it's not today, they're gonna get Game 6, and then y'all not winning in Cleveland. So give me Cleveland. At some point, Donovan Mitchell is gonna have to outplay somebody, because I feel like every time he's in the playoffs, he just gets outplayed. Jamal Murray, even when he was cooking, he still got outplayed by Jamal Murray that one year when they went in the bubble back-to-back. I feel like every year, he just gets outplayed by somebody, and he's nice as hell. But give me Cavs in 7. Last game. If it's not the win today, they're gonna win the next game that's in the Garden.
So you're saying you feel like they're not gonna win today?
It's crazy because I thought long and hard about this. Is like a head over heart thing. Like my heart really says take the Cavs. Like I think this is gonna be a Donovan Mitchell outburst. I just feel like they're gonna win, but something is just telling me look, man, the Knicks, they just be hooping at home. Ever since 2017, 2018, the Knicks just hoop at home. I don't know why, but they hoop at the crib. So
it's the Garden,
the Mecca.
The Knicks have been in the Mecca for a billion years. They ain't always hooped at home.
But now we're good again. We're decent again.
Yeah, good. Y'all good.
We're good.
Yeah. Quality got a top 3 roster in the league. Remember that.
I don't agree with that.
Of course not. What the fuck?
But
wait, what? I'm sorry. What?
We have one of the top benches in the league for sure.
Maybe, but not no damn roster full. He said
no, not roster.
3 or 5. He said 3 or 5 in the whole entire league. I said what?
If RJ Barrett was a fringe all-star, then we could maybe have this discussion.
Yeah, now
maybe.
If I was 6'3", I'd be in the league. but I'm not, and he's not. But yeah, Cavs in 7.
Femi? Oh, you said 6. All right.
Yeah. Knicks in 6.
I'm forgetting Eastern Conference series for some reason, and I can't remember which one.
Miami Bucks.
Miami Bucks.
It's a boring one. It's a boring one, bro.
You think it's boring? I mean,
not boring, but it's the one that you forget.
It's been 2 blowouts. I will give it that. I think it's because Giannis is not playing, obviously.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then Tyler Hero's injury. That matchup is filled with injuries. But
did
Miami
just get hurt as well.
Who?
Oladipo.
Bro.
Oh yeah.
Let's move on. We're talking about the Stars right now. No, praise dude. It's a sad situation for real. But all right, Miami's up 2-1. I picked the Bucks. I thought they would get it done in 5, but unseen circumstances have happened where Giannis has not played in game. Well, basically the entire series. But yeah, I think the Bucks still come back and win the series. Honestly, I think they win it in 6. No, they're up 2-1.
Yeah,
I think they win it in 7. Jimmy Butler's gonna win one more game. So I think they win it in 7, unless Jimmy Butler is seriously hurt, because he did get hurt last night. But Jimmy Butler is a different type of. He's one of them sick people that can will himself on the court. But yeah, I'll go Bucks in 7.
I'll go Bucks in 7 too. Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, Bobby Portis, Brooke Lopez. That's without Giannis. They're good without Giannis. They are more than capable of taking care of the series in 7. I will say though, that man Jimmy Butler is a demon. He can. All right, come on, pause, bro. Pause. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
Go ahead.
But yeah, he can will a team to another couple games, but I do think Bucks will take care of it in 7.
I mean, it better be the Bucks in 7, Because if it's not, the Celtics are going back to the fucking the fucking finals. So. As simple as that. It better be the Bucks in 7. It has to be the Bucks in 7. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm a big fan. I call him JTB. You know, Jimmy the Truth Butler. You know what I'm saying? Because that nigga is the truth. You feel me? But I do expect him to get one more game. So I 7, definitely 7. But Bucks in 7.
Bucks in 6. I'm sticking to that. I haven't seen him play, especially if Giannis comes back. Like if he comes back, they're gonna reel off 3 straight.
Okay, yeah, I agree with you on that.
If he comes back, they're gonna reel off 3 straight. This team is good. This is at full strength the best team in the Eastern Conference. I will say, even if, and I know Mike is a hardcore Celtics fan, even if the Celtics do make the finals, whoever comes out the West, man, I'd be hard pressed to see somebody beating whoever comes out the West. So that's a topic of conversation for another day. But give me Bucks in 7.
Wait,
I'm
you
sorry.
think whoever comes out the West is gonna win it?
Yeah, 100%. Locksmith. Locksmith. Whoever comes out the West is gonna win it. You heard it here first.
Who you got?
All
right.
The only thing I don't like that you do, being a Celtics fan, is that you give Jimmy Butler the truth nickname.
Yeah, he's the truth.
When Paul Pierce is literally in your organization, he can't.
That's crazy,
be the
man.
truth,
That's
bro.
crazy.
There's only one.
That's disrespectful.
Truth,
that's nasty work.
His jersey is in the rafters.
That's why I call him Jimmy the Truth Butler. It's in it. He's not the truth. You have to preface the truth statement. The truth, period. The truth is Paul Pierce. Jimmy the Truth Butler is his own little sub chapter of truth.
Nah. We need a whole different name. You got to stop calling him that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That nigga, bro.
It's nasty, bro.
We be going smack. I'll try to find a new nickname, but as for right now, you know what I'm saying.
So let me ask you this, Mike. Who would you rather have at their best, Paul Pierce or Jayson Tatum?
Paul Pierce or Jayson Tatum? I gotta go with right now, just off a championship pedigree. I'm gonna go with Paul Pierce.
What about
y'all? I would have to say Paul Pierce because I know what his best is, but I haven't seen Jayson Tatum in his prime. Jayson Tatum, right now, at his best, is nice as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, but like Paul Pierce really used to go at Bron, like give him 40. Like it was crazy. Like Paul Pierce is not doing what Jayson Tatum did in the finals last year. He's not. He's averaging 20, 27.
What you think?
Yeah, I agree. I feel just because like we don't know Tatum's true ceiling, like at his best, we don't know that. Now we can use our imagination and I can easily say Tatum, but because we really don't know, I'm gonna go with Paul Pierce. He got a ring. We've seen it, and like you said, he went against Bron, and you know what he did. 27. You know what he did.
What do you think I'm gonna say, James?
You're gonna say Jayson Tatum, but I'm not mad at that.
But
like, if you imagine what Jayson Tatum's gonna be, how old Jayson Tatum? 25 in 3 years. Jayson Tatum really gonna be. He really might be the face of the league.
No, I see that happen.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I would say he could be like the best offensive talent in the league, maybe, but the face is gonna be.
It's hard to be the face of the league. But yeah,
it's hard, and I feel like it's just gearing to be Luka's league. I don't know why, but I just feel like that's like what people.
Not if Luka keeps doing the shit Luka doing, and not saying him per se, but his situation needs to improve.
Like the Mavericks.
Yeah, or if he needs to leave there, whatever the situation is, Luka's situation needs to improve in order for that to happen.
I think he needs to stay. I don't want that to tarnish his legacy and people to be. Yeah. I want him to stay. I know you're not saying that. I'm just saying I would rather him stay and people because it's Dallas. I mean, you can get a free agent to come to Dallas. Like that's not like that's not a terrible market.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so you know, it's a big money market. You can get free agents to come there. That is, I feel like he can do it, but. I ain't gonna lie, the next couple years is gonna be crazy because like once like the KDs and the Brons and hell even like Stephs, those people start like weeding out and retiring, like it's gonna be crazy. Yep. Dane getting up there, Dane like 32, 31. Like it's gonna be these next couple years gonna be crazy.
All right, yo. I'm about to take a quick break, get to the Western Conference Finals, and maybe a fun topic to make a reel about, but all right, we're gonna take a break real quick. Yeah, man, back from break, man. First series, we're gonna get straight to it now. The Kings versus Warriors. The Kings are up 2-1. Hold on, man. Kings are up 2-1. Femi, what do you see in that series, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the Warriors take care of it. Take care of it in this game 4. Draymond's back. Draymond's back. Game 5. Whoever wins that, they win the series. Bless you. Simple. Whoever wins game 5, they win that series. Do I think the Warriors have a chance? Clearly, they got Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, but it's like the beam, man. It's like the beam. Those boys are nice at home, bro. I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. It's just that crowd is electric. It's just De'Aaron Fox is a superstar in the making. Sabonis, solid big, is gonna give you 20, 10, and 5. Warriors are bad at home, as we all know. I don't know, bro. I think the Kings take care of business. And they win in 7.
Mike, turn your TV down, but go ahead.
Oh shit, my bad, man. Kings. Taking the Kings, bro. The end of an era is among us. Okay? It's quiet. It's calm. When I watch the Warriors play, bro, it's not giving what it needs to give. You feel me? For a lack of a better term. You know what I'm saying? That's what they be saying, right? I'm not seeing it though, bro. I'm gonna take the Kings. They're younger, more electric. They have that crowd, that home crowd advantage. It's like what the Warriors used to have. Well, because there's been a little report saying that there's like people in like the Warriors locker room and shit like that who think that their home crowd isn't as electric as it used to be, just because they've been priced out. Like the regular fans have been priced out because it's Silicon Valley. You feel me? And it's like ticket prices are crazy. So it's kind of like a different demographic. You know what I'm saying? It was on, I forgot what podcast it was on, but it was Iguodala talking about it.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It does. Yeah, it does. I know that.
It's not as like so electric as it used to be. And I feel like that's what the Kings are now. And so I'm gonna go on a limb and just go with the Kings, bro. I'm gonna go with the Kings on this one.
James. Not one, but 2. Warriors. You guys are high, legitimately. The Warriors are still, and I'm predicting this just like I predicted early, the Warriors are going to win the West. Remember I said that. The Warriors are going to win the Western Conference. The experience is still there. They have one of the top 5 best players in the NBA. And at some point, he's just going to take over. Like, honestly, I kind of agree with Femi. Like, the winner of Game 5 has a significant advantage. But I think the Warriors win Game 5. I think they close it out in 6. But I wouldn't, I wouldn't be shocked if they lost that game and they had to come back. But they're gonna beat them in sack. Like, they're gonna beat them at some point. So give me the Warriors in 6 or 7. But Warriors, 2 pins, lock it in, sign it, do whatever you do. The locksmith has spoken.
Yeah, I'm going with the Warriors too, man. The experience is too much. I think low key, like it changed the Cavs series. I think Draymond getting suspended actually changed the series. I feel like it changed the series because it was I would say this one was an unnecessary suspension. Like there was no reason for him to get suspended to me. And I feel like that's how the Warriors feel. As you saw, Curry went into his bag like he did against the Celtics game 4, almost to like protect Draymond. But yeah, I got the Warriors, man. I do think they win today. I think they will get a road win in sack. The 2 games in sack, they blew a third quarter lead. Like they just blew the lead. And both games they were up. If they just don't blow the lead in sack, then I think they can win. I think the Warriors have been the better team for the first 3 quarters in most games. And then Sacramento comes through. And, De'Aaron Fox is the clutchest player of the year for a reason. So they just can't defend him in the 4th. But, yeah, I feel like the referees are also calling it different after JJ went on ESPN was like, they're holding Steph. Like, this is terrible officiating. I feel like that also plays into, like, the human nature of it. But Warriors in 6, man. Warriors versus I'm not even gonna say that yet, but the Warriors move on. Man.
All right, we'll see.
Moving on to the next. Oh, go ahead.
Fun one though. I think it's a really a fun one. I don't mind whoever wins. I don't like the Warriors. You guys will obviously know why, but it's a fun one regardless of whoever wins. That same sentiment that you feel though about the Warriors is how I feel about the Lakers. But we can move on to the next.
Talking about the Lakers versus Grizzlies. Lakers are up 2-1.
Lakers winning 6. Lakers winning 6. I don't know, man. Ja. I mean, as we saw last night, Ja can turn it on whenever he wants to, but I understand he's dealing with the injury, but I don't know how far he can take this team. I don't know. AD, he on the defensive end, he's playing like, AD. Offensively, he's having his, he has his ups, he has his downs. I mean, it goes either way. But yeah, I just think the Lakers have the right pieces to get it done in 6.
Question. I didn't get to watch the game yesterday. Or did they played yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch that. It was at 10 o'clock. I was out trying to, the fight and everything like that. So I didn't get to watch that. When Ja came back with his injury, what type of how was he playing? And when I mean how, like how did they use him? Was he more so of a facilitator? Was he still trying to score, or did he take it down a notch? Like what was it? Like
Ja had 45.
Yeah. I ain't watched the game, but he had 6 threes, and that's amazing coming from Ja.
I think I see what niggas is talking about now. Okay, I'm gonna let everyone go else and pick, and then we could go ahead.
Does my go?
Yeah, go ahead.
This might be the first time on the show I agree with Hemi. We're good. Lakers in 6, man. We got a nice little segment coming up. We're gonna talk about it, but I do think the Grizzlies, they play really well without Ja. And that's not no knock on him being there, because he is one of the best players in the National Basketball Association. So let's not take nothing from him. But that team, I don't know, man. They're good. Like they got the role players. I feel like they like one wing away from like really making some noise. And they don't even like, obviously if you gave them like a Kawhi or something, but I feel like if you just gave them like a Jalen Brown or something like that, they would really like, now you're really cooking with some gas. Yeah, because they got pieces. Like instead of for the majority of the year starting Zaire Williams, you're starting Jalen Brown. Like now you're cooking with some gas. Like, so Lakers in 6.
I got the Lakers. Well, I had the Lakers to begin the series. I'm leaning towards 6 as well. I thought Ja would play the entire season. I also thought it'd be I was surprised that they took game 1 the way they did with Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura. Rui Hachimura has been great this series, but and AR, but yeah, man, I'm just impressed with the Lakers bench. Really, I didn't think their bench would play to the level that they've actually been playing at, or like the role players. I thought it would have to be like an AD Braun series and they take over, which AD did last night. He had 31-17, but last night they just came and smacked him in the mouth. They were up 17-46 at one point. Ja had 45. Like, he had an amazing stat line, but like, unless you were watching the game was never really that close, like at all. At one point, like I said, the Lakers were up 30 in like the first quarter. I think AD almost had a double-double in the first quarter. So, yeah, man, they have no answer. I just don't feel like the star power is not there, and then they're dealing with injuries. They're missing Brandon Clark and Steven Adams, like I said. I mean, Jaren Jackson, I know he's the DPOY, but like he's not stopping LeBron in AD. So, yeah, Lakers in 6, man. But moving on to a topic I wanted to ask, man.
I didn't give you out my pick.
Go ahead, man.
How that nigga be going?
Oh hell.
Yeah, it's like Lakers are 6 or 7 though. What that means? Lakers are 6 or 7. Number one, they woke up a beast. Stop playing with Stop. Niggas need to. What's wrong with these young niggas today, bro? You know, respect their OGs, and LeBron's gonna make them understand why they need to be respecting their OGs. Cherish LeBron while we have him. That's what these niggas need to understand. Lakers 6 or 7. I woke up a beast. And I, like you said, James, going into our next topic, I just really want to get some shit off before I forget. So go ahead and introduce that.
Yeah, we're gonna go around the horn again. So trying to think of how I want to word this question. All right, I'm just gonna straight up ask it like this: are the Grizzlies better without Ja? Or how important is Ja to the Grizzlies? For real.
So this is the same argument, niggas. I feel like, to me personally, I think Ja is important to the Grizzlies. Like, this shit all sounds good. It's like to me, it's like the Jalen Hurts, what's the name? What's the other dude name? Gardner Minshew argument bullshit, bro. Like, okay, you're gonna win some games without Ja, but how sustainable is that? Okay, in the regular season, the Nets look good when that trade first happened and everyone came in. When they got rid of Kyrie and KD, the Nets look good. They were playing all cohesive and it looked good. But how sustainable is that, bro? You need that. You need that star power. Now, I feel like they have to figure it out. I don't think that necessarily they're better without him, but players do step up their levels in order to compensate for Ja not being there. And at times it could look a little bit more better on the eye. You know what I mean? Kind of like when, you know, when I mean, bro, we've all seen it in all different types of sports. When certain players go down, other teams, like the supporting players, step up. And I do think that the supporting players on the Grizzlies do have a lot more to offer, but they do timid down because of Ja. But I do think there's a way that they can cohesively play and still be who they are. I mean, they're here because of that situation with Ja. To me, it's like, oh, dude, it's not the same, but. And I hate to bring it back to the Celtics because I don't want to relate everything to the Celtics, but it's like the same type of notion when niggas try to tell me, can Jalen Brown and Jayson Tatum play together? Why the fuck not, bro? But where's yours?
You want me to go for me?
Yeah, you got to go ahead. I'll go after you.
I agree with everything Mike just said, except for the comparison to the Eagles. I feel like that's a little different. That is the best roster, top to bottom, in the NFL. And I genuinely feel like you put at least 85 to 90% of the starters in the NFL and the Eagles, and they at least make the Eastern Conference Finals, because they're definitely beating the Giants with, I could have played quarterback and they was beating us. And I'm a Giants fan. They were just better than us.
Yeah, but that's a moment in time. What about when the Cowboys played Gardner Minshew versus when the Cowboys played, what's the name, like that regular season shit, like those inches and those little games that we don't think about that happen in October and December and shit like that. That nigga can geek a couple of them joints. You feel me? I mean, we never know, bro.
I don't like that game because Gardner Minshew played well that game. He had 2 picks, but the 2 picks were in his receiver's hands, and then it got intercepted.
Like
Gardner Minshew cooked y'all. Like let's not. And then Jalen Hurts played Cooper Rush. Like, it's not, he didn't play Dak. He played Cooper Rush, and they played
Cooper Rush.
My fault. Y'all know how I was about Cooper. They only put up 21. They put up, the Cowboys, y'all put up 42 against them when Dak was there. Y'all only put up 21, and then Gardner Minshew came in and put up more points on the same Dallas defense later in the year when you're supposed to be better. He put up, what, 35? No, he put up like 28 because they got a pick 6. I'm not going to, but he put up 28. And then I honestly blame that game on the Eagles defense. There's no way they should give up 42 points.
That was just a small example, but my thing is like what happens when it's 4th and 1 like it was a couple different games and they get in that little ultimate position, that ultimate formation, and Jalen Hurts gets at the back and he rams it in because Jalen Hurts squats like 7.
Yeah. Hey, yo. Flag on the play.
What does he do?
He does what?
Yo, Femi. Yo, go ahead. Femi, go ahead, bro. Go
All
ahead.
right, yeah. Let's get it
Wow.
back on track.
Yeah, let's get it back on track.
I agree with Mike and Los. I think Ja is very important to the Grizzlies if they want to win a championship. But they have shown us that they can play without him. In the playoffs, I don't know how far they can go because you do need that star to be able to take you up a notch. If Ja was more, I don't know, game one, he seemed very like, I'm going to be real chill. I'm going to swing here, swing there. I'm going to try to go to the defense here, try to get a foul here. I don't know, man. It's just his style of play kind of fluctuate. Like sometimes he's like, I'm going to attack and I'm going to get mine. And then we going, you know what I'm saying? But in game one, it looked like he was just kind of going through the motions. And I think that's why they lost too, apart from, Rui and AR.
So how do you think Ja should play? Should Ja play in a way where he's effective when they need him, or should Ja play in an aggressive manner? Like
I think Ja.
I facilitate, and then when y'all need that bucket, because sometimes you're gonna need a bucket. When y'all need that bucket, you know what I'm saying?
I think Ja needs to be in attack mode all the time. Because I feel like he can really just have he can manipulate a defense, I think, better than most guards could, just because with his like athletic ability. But again, sometimes he's more about just playing within whatever system that they have. And I feel like Ja, if he has it in his mind that, okay, I need to go out and try to get mine, so then at least I can have the defense's attention, and then I can start swinging it to my teammates. And then you got like, what's his name, Jaren Jackson. He could put up 15, 20. You got, well, I can't say Dylan Brooks, but, they have a lot of guys who can, they can shoot the ball from the perimeter. He can really like change the game for them if he attacks first. That's just my opinion.
I disagree with you. I feel like Ja Morant needs to take a book out of De'Aaron Fox's playbook. He needs to just, you know what I'm saying? He needs to pick his moments when like the team needs him. Like De'Aaron Fox, you see he be chilling, and as you know, when we be betting, we be like, yo, De'Aaron Fox, I need 25. But then like when the team needs him, it's like, all right, like it's winning time. So now De'Aaron Fox is gonna turn him. But at first he's gonna get everyone involved. And if it just so happens that everyone else is on, then De'Aaron Fox is gonna chill that night. But like if it's looking like, all right, like we haven't scored a bucket in like 2 minutes, like, all right, just give me the ball. Sabonis, come here, set a pick, and I'm gonna do me.
That takes time.
Hold on.
That takes time.
I understand that. Also, though, they have Sabonis who can facilitate that offense. So it's a lot easier for Fox to just kind of play where he needs to, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't have that in Memphis. They don't have a big who can control and kick out and, you know what I'm saying? They don't have that. So it's a lot easier for D Fox to just kind of coast through a game and then boom, I'm going to score 15 in a quarter, you know what I mean? But Ja has to be able to like facilitate the entire thing because without him, if we're talking championship, they're not winning without Ja. Like they're not going far without Ja. They might not even win a playoff series without Ja.
So are you saying that you'd rather have De'Aaron Fox? Is this what I'm hearing? Like, are you insinuating that?
Me?
Ooh.
Yeah, you.
Oh yeah, I would rather have De'Aaron Fox as my point guard for sure.
That's valid. That's valid.
De'Aaron Fox on this team? Oh my god, for sure. On the Grizzlies?
What's different? Are they gonna beat the Lakers if he's there?
They might.
No.
Who guarding Fox?
Vandy.
That's tough.
Ooh.
That's a tough matchup. That's a tough matchup. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just feel like Fox. He's just got it, bro. He just got it. But like, I just feel like the ball. Like, all right, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I like Ja, and I don't want it to come off like I'm hating. I like Ja. I like his game. He's the most electrifying player in the league. Maybe besides Kyrie.
You wouldn't about to shit on someone.
No, I'm not gonna shit on him, but I just don't like when the Grizzlies play basketball without Ja. It kind of reminds me without the superstar of the Spurs. Like the ball movement, the defense. They play better defense when Ja's not on the court. The ball just moves more fluently. Everyone's involved. Like instead of 2 people that you're worried about on the court, you got to worry about all 5 because you don't know which one's gonna snap. Like the game 2, they had Xavier Tillman going. They had Tyus Jones, who leads the league in assist to turnover ratio the last 3 years. He's got the offense moving the right way. Desmond Bane, finding good shots. Jaren Jackson doing his thing. And then I feel like, obviously, they're more locked in without their superstar. But I feel like, in general, they're just a locked-in group. Because, like, they all play defense well. Like, they all defend well. Tyus Jones is the only person that you'd be like, all right, that's the defensive liability. But it's not, like, so much of a liability that, like, it's like, you know.
You got to
like,
put him onto the
like,
wing or something.
You got to take him off the court.
Yeah.
I just feel like they just, I don't know, man. Personally, I like Ja, but it's hard to win with a point guard in general. To win it, like your point guard being your best player. Like we have Stephen Curry and throughout NBA history, Isaiah Thomas. Jason Kidd couldn't even win one, but he went against the Lakers. Like it's just hard.
Let me throw something out there.
Go ahead.
The Clippers and the Grizzlies make a trade. Ja for Paul George. Who says no? Because
I would say the Clippers do, because him and Russ on the same team.
I mean, they probably would.
You also get a young superstar, so I mean, you would have to. I just think you would have to move Russ. But the Grizzlies also might say no because Paul George is older, and you're losing you know, Ja is a superstar. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ja is a superstar. I can see reasons to say no on both ends, and I can see reasons to say yes. Like the Grizzlies get their wing they want. Tyus Jones is a starting point guard in the NBA. Like he can start on most teams, he can start. Like he's a starting guard.
He can start.
He can start.
Yeah. He can start.
I don't feel bad taking that. There might be a couple of teams with like the superstar point guard that he can't start on, but like for the most part, Tyus Jones is one of the better point guards in the league. You're gonna take care of the ball. You're gonna run your offense. You're not really too concerned. I feel like
he could probably start on.
He can start on the Bulls.
Oh yeah,
without Lonzo, without Lonzo for sure.
He can start on the Heat.
He can start on the Heat. I was thinking the Heat.
Hell yeah.
I was thinking
hell yeah.
Bulls, Wizards. He would start. I'm not gonna name all the trash teams because he would start on all the trash teams. But I think he would start on most teams.
He can't start on 10 teams. You can't name 10.
Well, all the trash teams he's starting, so that's about like 8 right there. And then I said the Heat and Bulls.
I don't know what trash teams is, but he's not starting on 10 teams. But he is good. He's really good. But yeah, I was thinking like the Grizzlies just need a wing, and you saying you don't like Ja. Just in this scenario, like I feel like that would be ideal. Like, but I'm not the biggest Paul George fan, as everybody should know by now. So I'm definitely saying no if I'm Memphis.
I'm not gonna lie, Tyus Jones could start on the Celtics, but Derek White's been hooping, so Tyus Jones could start on the Celtics. They have Malcolm Brogdon coming off the bench.
Malcolm Brogdon,
Marcus Smart.
Brogdon's better than that nigga Tyus Jones.
Both of them, all 3 of them are probably better than.
No, Derek White's not better than Tyus Jones.
All 3 of them
not better. Who's not better?
It's not a wash. Derek White is just not clearly better than Tyus Jones.
He's showing us that he is.
He's hooping lately. It's a recency bias, but if we were talking like throughout the year, if I told you before the season who you taking, Tyus Jones or Derek White, who you taking?
Derek White.
I like Derek White.
I do like Derek White.
I like Derek White, but
he can guard, man. He can guard. He can guard.
He fits that team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they lose or win more games with the switch though.
And Derek White do the little stuff too. I be seeing them.
Bro,
no.
Are y'all watching Tyus Jones?
I like
Tyus is nice though. He's nice though. We're giving him his credit, but Derek White is just.
No, I like Derek White for that team, but I'm saying Tyus Jones would have the potential to start on that team still.
I don't think so.
Without Marcus Smart, yeah.
He could start over Derek White.
No.
It just depends who has the better season right at that point.
He can't start for no good team other than the Heat. That's it. He damn sure can't start.
He's starting for the Bulls.
Bulls not good.
Can he start? Can he start for the Lakers?
Who's the Bulls starting point guard since what's the name went down?
Yeah, he could have started for the Lakers over Austin Reeves.
It's
Kobe White.
No, that was D-Lo.
It's Patrick Bev and Caruso. Io started a couple games too, but he's
definitely starting over there.
He's definitely starting for the Bulls.
Yeah,
he definitely starting for the Bulls. That was good, but 10. He damn sure not starting in Minnesota. Nope. No. Mike Conley.
He could start over Mike. He could start over.
No.
He could start over.
I wouldn't start him over Mike because Mike Conley is just a veteran.
Mike Conley don't miss.
But he could though.
He could start.
He could. It's not like Mike is way better than him. It's very he could though.
Way better. No,
he could.
Watch Mike Conley tonight. That boy, that boy be hooping.
No, he be hooping. Yeah, it's the playoffs. He hooping. I'm glad he's hooping, but he hasn't really.
He could also start on the Dallas Mavericks.
Over who?
Yeah, over who?
Or Tim Hardaway, like they was doing last year. Spencer Dinwiddie used to start with the fucking Dallas Mavericks.
So we're talking about without Kyrie. So if we're talking about without Kyrie.
Yeah, well, I say
Kyrie's there now. That's unfair, you know. I forgot about Kyrie.
I was about to say,
he's not starting with Tim Hardaway. Fuck that nigga. That nigga's sorry now.
Wait,
if Luka could play off the ball, yeah, but no, he can't.
They're too small. What you say?
I said if Luka could. Oh, go ahead.
Spencer Dinwiddie's better than Tyus Jones, dude.
Dinwiddie.
That nigga Spencer Din shitty. that nigga talking all that shit about Kyle Kuzma and just went out there and laid an egg.
I was just about to say, ever since he said that shit about Kyle Kuzma, he went out there and just hit it up. Like, what are you doing? And I be vouching for you, bro. Like, nah.
Anyone who didn't talk on the job situation? Did you not talk on Lowe's?
Now we all talk. Everybody, you did too.
All right, bet. So not talking about Spencer Dinwiddie, but let's talk about the two-time MVP. Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets are up 3-0 against the Timberwolves. Go ahead, man.
Denver in 4. Clean sweep. Hey, Ant-Man has been hooping. I hope he gets out of Minnesota. Even though, again, I like the team. It's just, I don't know, man. He needs to be somewhere where, like, he needs to be playing somewhere. Like, he needs to be playing with a top 10, like, team, in my opinion. Jamal Murray, he's going to do his thing. Jokic is going to do his thing. The Nuggets are just overall better than them. So I'll take them at 4, easily.
Mike?
It's got to be sweet, bro. Fans of the sweet.
I'm about to say, no one can hear what you're saying.
About to be a calm sweep.
That's all you got on the series?
Yeah. It's quiet.
Lowe's?
It's quiet. Sometimes you don't got to, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to go the other route. Give me Minnesota going to steal this one tonight. Remember I said this. Minnesota going to steal this one. Gentlemen. Yeah, they play tonight, right?
Yeah, they play tonight.
Yeah. I think they steal this one tonight.
The series.
Oh, gentlemen, they're gonna win in 5, but I think they get 1 tonight. And I'm gonna tell y'all, Mike Conley gonna have a big game. Remember I said that Mike Conley is gonna have a big game, but they're gonna get 1, just 1. So, but it's gonna be a gentleman's.
What I'm seeing this series, man, is what I thought I would see. I said Anthony Edwards would play well this series because they have no presence in the paint. So Anthony Edwards is gonna do him. I'm severely disappointed in Karl Anthony Towns. I actually can't stand Karl Anthony Towns now. He is officially on my shit list. I can't stand him. Like, how are you getting outplayed by Rudy Gobert? Rudy Gobert is having a way better series than Karl Anthony Towns. You're telling me the first two games, you know what his player prop is? It's 21 points. He couldn't even get that in 2 games. He couldn't even get over that in 2 games. He had 11 game 1, and he had 10 game 2. After blowing a series that they should have won last year against the Grizzlies, when they just blew lead after lead. And Karl Anthony Towns comes into this joint against Aaron Gordon is a solid player. But come on, bro. Karl Anthony Towns is supposed to be an all-star, basically teetering to fringe superstar type player. This nigga is sorry. He's soft. I'm tired of watching him. Deuce, bro. He had 27 the other night, but like, cool. This is Anthony Edwards' team. It was that. We knew it was that, but like, no, for real. It's Anthony Edwards' team. I also want to point out that Jaden McDaniels is not playing in the series. I feel like that's a big part of the series also. I feel like you could put Jaden McDaniels on Jamal Murray. But seriously, if I'm the Timberwolves, now this might sound crazy. I'm seriously considering trading Karl Anthony Towns and bringing in some different pieces. You're stuck with Rudy. You're stuck with him. We're gonna trade Karl Anthony Towns. Maybe get another wing. Maybe we can trade and get Jalen Brown somehow. I don't know.
Something. Name conversations, bro. I don't like
Jalen Brown is the closest, like, and then you had the rumblings and shit. But it's not. I don't think Jalen Brown's leaving the Celtics. Let's keep that out there. But I'm getting rid of Karl Anthony Towns. We're gonna start new. Send Karl Anthony Towns to the Mavs or something. Or you can send him east. Send him somewhere. He's got to go.
You can come over here.
Every year we get to the playoffs and the nigga does not perform. I can't stand it.
You're right.
That's my spill on him.
It's crazy.
I gotta move.
I think the Jalen Brown just keeps getting thrown around because he's really that good. Like, and I feel like he'll have a big trade market. So it's like the Celtics will be stupid. They'll be stupid not to at least entertain and look. Not saying that he's going to get shot, but I mean, who else has that big of a trade market? Yeah, Tatum, but you're damn sure not getting rid of him. So, I mean, that's like the only logical piece. And the position he plays is a premium, and he does it on both ends of the court. And he showed up in the biggest stage last year. So, I mean, that's why he has trade value that's through the roof. That's the only reason he's getting like.
Didn't they do the same thing with Klay Thompson like back in the day?
Yeah, you definitely
he
heard.
Also had the same. You had the same trade value.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I'm not. There's not. I wasn't. There wasn't a problem with it. I was just asking. Like, I was similar to what I used to see with the Warriors and shit like that before they both signed their mega deals.
Like, if he is traded, it will be for a big haul, and the Celtics usually don't make dumb decisions. Like, y'all front office for the most part is
hurt. I said it would hurt me, but it's cool.
Yeah, they don't make dumb decisions. Y'all don't really draft terribly. Like, y'all are like a pretty well-ran machine. So if they were to trade him, just
get him something great.
It'll be a good trade-off for all parties. Like,
Cat is crazy because when Cat gives you 27 in the playoffs, it'd be like an empty 25, 27. Like, yeah, you gave me 25, but like you gave me 15 of it in the first quarter. Nigga. Like, what the fuck? Like, what am I like? I need it when it counts the most. And it's just like sometimes his shit just be really, really shallow. Then he be getting the yelling, oh my God, Brighton does not want to win. But then he get the yelling and doing all this faking shit. But then low key, bro, you like James said, he's y'all like soft, bro. It's quiet.
Quadi was right, Los. He playing like a light skin. I don't know what else to say. This nigga is soft. My blood's blowing, bro. I don't want to talk about it no more. We have one more last series to talk about.
Suns. Yeah. Suns and Clippers.
Suns and the Clippers. I feel like this is just like the Heat joint. That's why I probably forgot about it. Kawhi's out. The Suns are up 2-1. What are you seeing, Femi?
They went out. The Suns went out. They went out. Losing Kawhi, that was it. That was it.
Kawhi shit, man. It's nasty, bro.
Shit's paper too, bro. It's paper too, bro. Then he played 2 games, 40 minutes.
The thing is, I don't want Kawhi to be paper. And like I don't think his mentality is paper either.
It's facts. I agree.
Definitely.
I agree.
It's just like, what the fuck, bro? Like I can't how many times I told James, I was like, bro, how many times has Kawhi played this year? He's like, oh, you played 30-some, 40-some games. I'm like, nigga, I've only seen him like 10 times. The whole, you feel me? Like, it sucks, bro. It sucks. How long? Do we know how long he's out for?
No.
It's uncertain.
Did y'all see or hear about his sister?
Yeah.
And do y'all think that has something to do with this in any way?
No.
Because like, why are you still at the games?
Right, exactly. I was about to say because we got the news right before the tip-off of game 4, game 3, game 4, whatever game was yesterday.
Yeah.
So ain't no way.
That's wild. That's wild though. Like just topic. That's
How long is she going for? She killed someone, didn't she?
Life.
She got life, no parole.
Cooked.
Cooked. That is crazy. When I seen that, damn. Like, and I was on the phone with one of my female friends that doesn't watch sports, and I said, she stabbed somebody, right? I think that's what it was. She killed somebody.
Yeah, she killed somebody.
And I said, if that's Kawhi's sister, that's probably a big girl. Like, so she probably like if she put her hands on somebody, like that's probably dangerous, seriously, because she's Kawhi 6'9". She got to be a bigger girl. Like,
You seen the mugshot?
yeah, as she,
I'm about to look at that shit right now.
Hey, bro.
I
Hey,
forgot how she killed her, but oh my god, just if it got into like a scuffle, if it was just them two, it probably got bad really quickly.
think they said that she killed her in the bathroom or something.
It probably got bad. That's
Bro, you have a goatee?
you got. Hey, listen.
Hey, chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Chill out.
I see that thing. I'm like, oh, hey, that's crazy.
Definitely don't want to mess with her, bro.
Why she kill an elderly woman though?
I don't know, and it happened 3 years ago.
Y'all see this? Look at the goatee. You got more shit than me.
Yeah, she will.
That's a
Look
big
how
woman.
big her shoulders are. She will.
Hey, yo.
She will
Hey.
whoop somebody.
No.
I'll tell you right now, Kawhi not checking for that.
I want.
Hey, Los. Well, you gave you probably think.
Yeah, Suns prediction. Like Femi said, they're gonna clean them up. It's too much. They have the. I will say this though, people sleeping on my boy, Torrey Craig, and he be doing the little stuff, and I like that. Like, he's slowly like turning into one of my favorite like role players. He makes shots. He does the little things that I like. Just as a coach in my head, like I like a player like Torrey Craig, and I do not like DeAndre Ayton at all. That's another topic, but yeah, Suns they go ahead and take care of business.
Yeah, Suns too. I mean, we said it before. I thought it'd be a little easier. Russell Westbrook is resilient, but yeah, Suns. I mean, there's not really much to say. The injuries are just too much for the Clippers to combat with. The Suns' star power. I think that's it for today. Well, we're gonna have that one. You had that one topic to talk about, Mike, right?
Who I don't think it's much of a topic. Who's more important to their team right now? Is it I was gonna say Brooks or
Draymond.
Yeah, I
Yeah, Brooks.
Draymond. What the hell?
Did you say Brooks?
Like, as in Dylan? No, I said Draymond. We talk about Dylan Brooks, right?
Come on, Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks.
I said Draymond Green.
Draymond. That's not a topic.
Like, it's not. No.
I processed it. I was like, that's not really that much of a. No.
That's gonna be it for today's episode, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know why you guys come in here and say these crazy things, but
I'll be Dylan Brooks.
Right, man.
Dylan Brooks, if you see this, play me 1-on-1.
We're gone.
That nigga go 21-0.